So hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna be talking about something that you all know I do, and I'm sure that a bunch of you do as well, and that is journaling. So how does one journal? There are many different ways that you can journal depending on what you need. So I like to document a lot of things. That is why I have my planner journal. Basically in this one, this is a planner. It's a really giant planner. It's the Muji planner in B5, and it already has all of the weeks laid out for the whole year, and there's a blank page. I like to document my weeks and keep track of what I do, so I have like little summaries on the day itself, and there's like maybe a word or a phrase that kind of represents the day, and then I like to print out pictures and put them on the side. You guys know this is probably like one of my biggest creative outlets with journaling, just because there's so much color involved and pictures and cutting and manual work, which is super fun. I love putting washi tapes, choosing the color palette of the week. I like to do that, and I have lots of different colors of markers and brush pens. I actually just got another set of the Crayola Super Tips in 100, so if you're the type of person that likes to have a lot of colors right away, I highly recommend getting the Crayola Super Tips. I got this one for only $15, and I think it also is sold in the Philippines for around 1,000 pesos. If you can, however, wait to get the different colors. Like if you already know what colors you usually like, I recommend getting Tombow brush pens if you wanna learn how to do brush pen calligraphy and stuff. But anyway, so this is my like planner, but really this is my journal for recording my daily activities, people I see, stuff I do, things I need to do sometimes. But yeah, I like keeping this really pretty, and it just helps me remember things more and make myself more accountable. Now the real planner is my Starbucks planner. So this is just a little planner, I wasn't a big fan of it in the beginning and still am not, but it's small and compact, and I kind of like having a planner that I can just not really care about so much. So I don't care if it's like aesthetic or pleasing to look at. I literally just write what I need to do, or like maybe if I need to remember stuff that happened on a certain day, I'll write it down here before I final draft it into this one. So like bullet points of what I did so I remember, because I'm really bad at remembering days. Like I can't even remember what I'd like have for breakfast sometimes. When I was in first year college, my psych prof actually made it an activity for us, or like a project. It was a requirement to do daily journaling, and that was really fun and easy for me because I already did that, just not like every day. We were required to do it every day, and what we were to write about was 3 things. So when you write what you were doing, what you were thinking while you were doing that, and how you were feeling while you were doing that. So behavior, thought, and emotion. Those are the 3 things that you do. Sometimes you can write about it right after it happened. It can maybe be you're writing about it in the afternoon, even if the thing happened in the morning. But stuff that you just kind of make cuento to a friend, tell your friend about it. It's like oversharing kind of cuento. But yeah, on a journal you can really overshare because it's basically kind of like talking to yourself in a way. It's it's building that bridge between you and your inner self. Like, how it's always like, love yourself, be yourself, trust yourself, choose yourself, take care of yourself. Journaling's basically you communicating to yourself. The part of you that doesn't really see the outside world, it just kind of takes in whatever information you're giving. And I feel like that's a great way to get to know yourself. I love journaling. I started journaling just because I really wanted to document my life more. Same as YouTube, that's why I, like making videos. I love preserving memories. And that's how journaling was to me. So all throughout college, that is how I journaled as well, and it's been great. There are a lot of things that I realized I was thinking about or like relating to each other that weren't really like related. It was just kind of me being biased towards something else and making myself feel bad for no reason. And I wrote a lot in college, probably like at least, I think there was a time in the beginning when I was writing like at least 1 or 2 pages a day. That was intense, but it is really amazing how much I remember that year because I wrote it down. I'm really grateful. It feels like I get to keep more of my life because of journaling, so the earliest time to start is now. I'm excited to journal. I will journal after this video. Wait, I shouldn't. Okay. Patience. I'm getting too excited talking about journaling. I also want to talk about my journal. This is the Moleskine Notebook, and I got it in grid for a change because like I've always used either plain or dotted, and the grid I've only used as like a notebook, like for taking notes. But I feel like I'm really enjoying journaling on grid, and that's something that you can experiment with as well. Also, personally, I like using thin paper, the type that ghosts or makes marks. Kind of see the page behind it, but not really, like it doesn't bleed through. This journal is something that I will rarely share. Like, this is where I really let myself be vulnerable and unapologetic with what I write because it's already in here, and the whole point is to get it out here so that I can hear my head. We're talking to each other. Sometimes, or like before in college, I'd always have my journal with me. First of all, I don't want it to be left unattended anywhere because it really holds so much, and that can be really scary, you know, to be vulnerable with a notebook and just write down things that can be very embarrassing, could get you into trouble if someone reads it, or even just admitting things to yourself. That can be really hard. And I did that, so I always wanted to keep it with me. You guys can also have your own ways to keep it safe, you know, because this is you, this is part of yourself. But yeah, have a secret hiding place in your room, or just bring it around everywhere with you, like how I did it. That's why I also like it being, you know, thinner pages, lighter, because I don't have to carry it around. Anyway, so since I did carry it around with me, when I would write, I would put the time as well, the time that I was writing it down, because sometimes when I would look back on the day, it would really help. It really helped for me to see like how far apart the entries were during the day. I like doing that. You can do anything with your journal. Put pictures as well, stickers. So yeah, I've been journaling or writing in a diary since I was in grade 5. I'm currently not with all of my journals because they are all in Manila. The style that I really stick to though, no matter what, is the what was I doing, how was I feeling, what was I thinking. That just really helped, and it got me to write more stuff, you know, and it feels really nice when you fill in the pages with stuff that you came up with or happened to you. It's just a great feeling, and then you get to keep all of that, and it's almost like you are guiding yourself through life, or like storytelling your life to yourself. Another easy way to start is to answer journal prompts. Basically just talk about, like, there's a question and then you answer it, write about your answer, and just reflect on that. So yeah, I hope that this video helped you guys. Make sure that you take care of your notebook, keep it safe so that you are also more open to be vulnerable with it. Don't be afraid to let loose, because that's the goal. And yeah, good luck on journaling. I hope that you liked this video. I will be posting more journaling videos, more stationery videos as usual. So if you like this video, I hope that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. That is all that I have for you guys. I hope that I see you in the next video. Till then, I love you all so much. Stay safe, sane, and inspired. Hugs and besos. See you soon.